So good day once again. Welcome back to Data Drive Insight. I guess you're enjoying the journey. So let's continue with our sales dashboard. So I guess you've been saving your work because anything might go wrong, your system might went off. So next thing we need to do right now is save our work. So come down to file. Under the file tab, click on I don't want to save on my raw data, so let me click on save as, then click on browse, then save as my edited, or let's say my sales dashboard, sales dashboard, and ensure the directory is what sales dashboard project, or you can also choose your document. It depends on your preference. So let's continue. Save. So now we are rest assured that our work is saved, so we can continue. So now we've been able to get to this far. Now we are trying to sort how can we rectify this revenue and ensure that whenever we switch between years, it is still sorting. It is still sorted. How can we rectify this? That will bring us to a function we called latch. So let's just copy this the way it is. Let's not copy the headings. Let's just copy what we have here. Then press Ctrl V. Then Alt H O I. Again, we will be needing what we have here. Upcoming. Let me just copy this and paste it here. Here we'll be needing SN, which is serial number. Let's call this 1, 2. Then count. How many do we have? How many products do we have? If you highlight everything, you can easily see the total number of products we have here, which is count of 10. Also, you can make use of your counter. For those who are in my class, it was noted that counter count what? It counts numbers of text values. So counter gives us that okay, we are dealing with 10 products. So if you highlight the two and drag this down, automatically Excel will count 1 to 10. It understands that you want to count further in what? Incremental of what? 1. So if I change this to 4 and tell Excel once again, it means what? Incremental of 3. You can see that is how Excel pick filling. So I guess you understand that. So going further, how do I get my revenue? How do I get my products? So that will take us to the function called latch. So what we need to do, the function called latch has just two arguments. The first argument or statement is what? Array, which is from this array, this revenue array, tell me the first, the top rank what? Revenue. You can see, but typing one is not dynamic, it is a static approach. So the best way to address that is what? Reference cell L5, which has just 1 as the input in that cell. Then after that we have the same value, so I can easily just fill this down if I put in place proper reference. So here we need to make use of absolute reference. Again, if you don't understand absolute if you don't understand absolute reference, mixed reference and relative reference, check my page, check my YouTube channel, and try to locate where I explain referencing. Thank you. So again, let's copy this format. Alt ES, paste special, then paste as format. Then let's expand this. So after that, you can easily just fill this down. So the next thing we need to do is, now we have it ranked already. So the next thing we need to do is bring back our product. So how do we do that? That takes us to VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and index match. I guess I've explained that once again. If you don't understand those facts related to lookup, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and index match, kindly watch my explanation again on VLOOKUP or lookup families. Thank you. So here again, how do we go? Let me start by explaining XLOOKUP. You might not have access to XLOOKUP on your version of Excel, but I am using Excel version 2021. Don't worry, I will explain how you can also make use of other functions without using XLOOKUP. But if you want to follow along with my XLOOKUP, try to download Microsoft Office 2019. And if you are interested, kindly make use of what my previous video on XLOOKUP. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe once again, and click on the like button and find what X or lookup family. Thank you. So now, yet, what do we want to do? Once again, we need to look at the argument. This has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arguments. So let's follow through the process. The first argument is your lookup value. What are you looking for? We are looking for the revenue we have in cell N5. Let's take notes. We are looking for the revenue we have in cell N5, right? Comma. In what place are we looking for that? We are looking for that in cell J5 to J15. So you can press your Ctrl Shift down navigation to highlight everything. Then the next question is, what array do you want to return? Again, what we want to return is our product name that match that exact revenue. We are still coming back to referencing, take note of that. So after that, again, if it is not found, what do you want to show? If it is not found, give us 0. Ensure that is in what? In quote. Okay, what are you after? Are you after exact match, approximate match, or wildcard character? Here we are looking for exact match. So you can easily type 0, comma. How do you want to search? Is it from first to last, or from last to first, or you want to use binary search, which sorted ascending order, or you want to sorted descending order? I will be using search first to last, then close my bracket and press enter. So you can see X slicer has the highest revenue. So before I fill down, to avoid this kind of error, let me fill down so you can see we are having errors. So instead of even having 0 as this, let me just write NA, meaning not available. So again, highlight this, then ensure we have absolute reference F4 again. Also highlight this, ensure we have absolute reference again, then fill it down. Now we are good. So ensure this is fixed. So you press Alt HOI to widen and auto fit that column. Again, let's do the same thing for the revenue. Alt HOI. So after that, we have this sorted using XLOOKUP. As simple as that. But if you don't have access to XLOOKUP, let me explain the second method. So again, you can use index match. You can use index match. So now I'll be using index match. So now the index function return a specific text if you know the row number it is located, while match returns a specific row number or column number. That is why we are nesting the two functions together. So now what do we need to do? We need to select the array. What array do we want to return the text from? So we want to return the product names. Okay, absolutely reference that F4. So what is the row number? That is the next thing. So let's use our match function to know the row number. So match, take note there is a comma after my index cells. Then again we have match, highlight your lookup value. What are we looking for? We are looking for cell N5 revenue, comma, what is the array you are looking at? We are looking at J5 to J15. So check J5 to J15. If you can see that value and you are looking for exact match, we are looking for exact match. So if you can see that exact match, kindly give us the product name. That is all. Ensure you close all brackets. I've closed the match bracket, then I close the index bracket. Enter. Thank you. So once again you can see this is working perfectly as our X lookup. So you working with previous version of Excel, you should be able to use index mass. Are you working with Microsoft Office 2019, 2016, 2013 and 2010? You should have the same access. Thank you. So again, let's just fill this down. Firstly, let's ensure we have relevant referencing in place. Again, we need to absolutely reference this, so our lookup array does not change. Then again, for the lookup value, you can make use of relative referencing. Also, you can make use of column reference. You can just leave the relative referencing, but I would like column reference, so you can just fill it down. You have the same results. So now what we need to do, the last thing we need to do is just come back to our revenue, right click on it, then come to select data. Under the select data, change the chart data range. It's talking about our data range. So all you need to do is just click on this up arrow, then change that to what we have here, which is product revenue range. Then after that, check that and press OK. You can see as fast as possible that has worked. That is working fine. Very good. Let's not stress ourselves. See you in the next video. I know you are enjoying it. I know this is not too long for you. See you in the next video. Thank you.